Steam's being fucky. Let me tell you. Also, I'm gonna put a ping out on Discord stating that we've changed games. But hello, how's things? All right, done. Stressful? I presume so. That checks out. All right. Let's play a new run. Does music not repeat? Weird. So easy is actually very easy. They give you so many healing items, it's actually kind of hard to die. It gets really mean. Especially when you get like the plus 2% enemy accuracy and such. The way this game works is it's a score attack game, right? So you're trying to play through the dungeon and get to the other side. Like the chicken what crossed the road. There are 3 different starting classes, and you guys can tell me which one you'd like me to play. The Marine is kind of the straightforward one. Essentially, you get a passive where you heal a little bit each new level. So each new map you go down to, you heal a little bit. But you get the active, which can be activated by hitting X on the keyboard, which is 10 seconds of adrenaline, granting a 30% move speed, 20% dodge bonus, and 25% damage. And power-ups last 25% longer. The Scout is you can see the exit at any point, which is, if you're trying to rush, is useful. And also you get Stealth, which gives you a extra, basically, backstab bonus, and allows you to go invisible, which is useful. And then the last one is Technician, which is you can summon drones out of your butt, and they will fight for you for the rest of the level. And you can only... Meezer, thanks for the 5-pack. And Shenryon, thank you very much for the 7 months. Alongside of, Epion's 46 months who made this game. And Audio Coaster's 98 months, which I should have said something about sooner, but I was a little bit perplexed at why things weren't working. Also, that's a hype train, apparently. Technicians, so yeah, you summon drones. You can put mods onto, like, rare, unique weapons. And lastly, all FOUD computer maps have tracking data. So you get to see where enemies are.
Letter and cheered.
What do you guys want to see? It's a tiny install. I think this game's like 120 meg. Like, I was assisting by getting some keys into people's hands, and I got a response to a DM, which is 120 megabytes. I love it. Also, I think that's mostly music. Even better. I'm kind of leading a Technician, yeah. I was having some fun with him last night. True Freak, thank you very much for the gift as well. And Letterin, thanks for the $5. Appreciate you. Chat saying Technician. 100 megabytes of it is music. Okay, well, there you go. It's like Dwarf Fortress. It's like 46 megabytes a game, and the rest of it is sound effects and graphics. Spotted Tango as well with the 5-pack. Holy shit. Thank you. Paying that gift sub forward. So what you're working towards, it's not that clear in this screen, but what you're working towards is you're working towards these. These are your, basically your end goal for each run. These are basically upgrades that require level 6 and prerequisites. So the first one that I see here is Blade Dancer, which is you can dual wield blade weapons initially, and then it gives you some melee bonuses. There's Sharpshooter, which is max damage if shooting a single pistol or revolver, and a plus 25 damage on aimed shots, which I think is if you shoot multi-times consecutively. Then Fire Angel, which is missiles explodes and you get splash damage immunity, explosions and splash damage immunity, and Fire Resistance. Illith, thank you very much for the 5-pack. So many. I almost feel like Twitch has a sale. It's kind of crazy. This is something. This takes you back to the doomrl days. Oh, hell yeah, that's the point, right? Then we've got Entrenchment, which is barrels get rolling. Resistances and subsequent volleys cost 2 ammo. So, oh, I see. So firing multiple bullets cost more ammo, but you have their resistances? I think is what that is. Or is it giving you resistances? I'm not sure I understand that one. Keep chain base. Oh, so shoot more bullets and it uses less ammo, I suppose. And then lastly, we have wizard, which is change drone damage to plasma. Ooh. I kind of want to be a wizard. Yeah, I was just reading it. I was comprehending it backwards, I guess.
Thanks to it DRP Hinias for my sub gift. Also, JHC hype.
Hey, Stratature, what up? It's good to see you. It's your first time here, probably part of the Shenryu raid. Ah! That is my name. Blind IRL. Yes, that is accurate. Congrats. You found it. So in that case, it requires WizKid and Skilled and level 6. The question is, what would I want to start with? Kind of want to start with Son of a Gun. Extra damage. Could go with extra damage or extra dodge. Or just extra health. Yeah. You know, Hellrunner is kind of like what I always start with. So I always look through everything and go, what else should I start with? I think I put about 6 hours into the dev builds. And then I played about 3 hours the other day of this. But I've just been naming everything Jupiter Guy. But the first name that you guys type into the chat that makes me giggle is the one that I will take. I could name it Pinball, yeah. And then we could be the Pinball Wizard if we succeed in our mission. That would be pretty funny. I could roll with that. And played your Marine and never used adrenaline. Yeah, I find that I could use like a blip sound or something when stuff comes up. DMCA guy. I've been naming everything. Okay, so I don't know if Splattercat updated the title of his video, but let me look if he did. The game's gonna disappear in the background. But Splattercat typoed the name of this game. And so I've been naming everything Jupus Guy. Let's not be sexist, though. That's not cool. No, he didn't. So it's Jupiter Hell. By the way. MasterCard chief? Oh, Jesus. Well, apparently I'm Mark Taggart. Let's start over again. Because I don't want to be Mark Taggart. Sorry, you're getting abandoned, Mark. Tech. Hellrunner. And let's just go with Pinball. So if I get Wizard, then I can be the Pinball Wizard. Also, let me know how the volume on the music is. It might actually be really loud in a second. Let's turn that down a little bit. A mean game of pinball. Yeah. With, we're going to make a better pinball with hookers and demons. Oh, what you mean is it makes it very hard to not be single, Tango. I get you. As somebody who talks about like his home server sometimes in public spaces, I get that a lot. There's my drone. So I'm moving around with the keyboard. You can move around with the mouse. I find the keyboard controls to be easier because it's just more natural for me. That is very loud. I'm gonna have to turn that down. Let's go down to there. Thank you very much for the Hype Train chat. 20 subscriptions, $5 in bits. You're very kind. I will say the same thing that I always say, which is you just need to find cooler ladies. Bet. But it is a lot of generalizing. Go get him, drone. Owie. Just gonna let my robot do the dirty work. Thanks, man. Grab these health packs. Grab the ammo. I don't need all this ammo. That's a lot of ammo. Just gonna get out of the way here while you go do some work. Owie! That's rude. He hit me. I thought I was gonna make it through without getting hit. Swap weapons by hitting Z. Pick up the shotgun. Pick up the shotgun ammo. Reload the shotgun. Go down here, pick that up. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Yeah, I don't need all the ammo. It's fine. If I check here, I've already got like 180 bullets. That's plenty. That should be everything. Except for my poor drone who I'm about to leave behind. Bye! You know, Spotted Tango, I'm just gonna say this. All operating systems are bad for completely different reasons. There isn't a good operating system in existence. Not even Linux. I say that while using Linux. Okay, so now we have full awareness of where everything is because of that pickup. I can drop you. Letcha. Go that way. And down in the bottom left, where my name is, it says that I'm tired, which means until I get rid of that, I cannot summon another drone. Everything's exploding. I need some armor or something. Or just that health. I was very worried that that guy down there was going to cause me to blow up that container, which is maybe going to also blow up my... All right, let's go for WizKid. Whew, it didn't blow up the... There you are. It didn't blow up the med kit. I was scared about that. So now I can summon another drone because I'm no longer tired. Picking up that health pickup makes me not tired again, so I can summon another drone. Then I can pick this up. So now we got 2 drones. How about 3? Let's go for 3. And then I find a 44 Deagle? Really? I will say that the 44 ammo is really hard to tell the difference between that and a normal pistol, but pistol ammo. Your drone? It's okay, we got 3 drone. We got extra drone. Let's grab 4 drone. Now I have armor. Hey! I will say the sounds get a little oppressive when there's a lot of the same sound happening simultaneously. That's kind of loud. But this game kind of does that thing where it's like, oh, there's 50 of the same unit on the screen, and now I just hear so much explosion I can't hear myself brain anymore. Okay, so one of them just got teleported somewhere and is now over there. It's a pretty strong pistol when it has ammo. Just doesn't have much ammo is the problem. Let's just move you. Eh. Okay, let's actually just wait until my drone gets a little further away and then do that. Oh, I was trying to blow up that wall. No luck for me today. Have fun. Can you actually disable the tile set on this? I haven't looked. There's just a blood splat on the wall now. How's the volumes, chat? Too loud? Too quiet? There's an Enviro suit pack that makes me invulnerable to... That's a hunter rifle? Looks like a shotgun. Nice, though. I'm never going to have ammo for any of this. Let's pick that up. And I will leave the grenade launcher. Actually, I have 6 shots for this now. You know, I wonder... Can I go for, like, army surplus? Is that an option on this class? Yes, it is. You get connections are made. You're well fed with ammo boxes open. Will additionally drop some ammo for the current weapon wielded. I'm thinking that might actually be the way to go. Same with like sharpshooter. But then it would take a really long time. Because like, I kind of want to try and go for the ammo for these. Unless I can just get lucky and find 44 ammo. Did that just blow up my drone? I think it did. That's kind of funny. That button just blew that up. Why did you have 2 health kits on you? What? 12 gauge shotgun. I'm also going to, I think, skip the first alternate pathway and go... Oh, actually, there's a container far away, so we're just going to run across the map real quick. At least I think there's a container over there. It looks like it. Ah! Why'd you do that, game? It's rude. Oh, no, it's not a container. It's just the other stairway. Yeah, I have to get Iron Man level 2 to be able to use it.
Stupid cheer.
What's up, Buyer Stupid?
222.
And also thanks for the 57th month. I didn't actually hear that. My bad. Freed Soul. Oh, that's when you kill something. That's how this game stays brand safe. I'm gonna swap to that auto rifle. Let's also drop that pistol. And let's throw this accuracy mod pack onto the rifle. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's why it's gonna take way too long to level up for grabbing the army surpluses. Is the fact that I need Iron Man. I do think it's really funny when you put a redundant mod onto armor and it's like, you feel dumb.
Life's been busy. How yours?
Life's been
Well.
busy? Still going on, you know. Getting to play games that aren't out until tomorrow. Which is always fun. Just keeping very close eye out for 44 ammo. I'm also like kind of dying here. And leveling up. What else do I get for need for wizard? Need skilled. Yeah, let's just go for skilled first. It's more useful at the moment. Let's already have. That barrel. Danger. Don't stand next to barrels. Barrels make bad cover. Video games have been teaching me this my whole life. And sometimes I still forget it. It's like, it's not always a good thing to get the shiny, and no, you don't need to get all the shiny is kind of up there with sometimes barrels will kill you. Does anybody else actually get mad at a barrel in a video game that doesn't blow up? Because I've definitely seen that before, like barrels in video games and then they don't blow up, and I'm like, you're breaking the law of games. Since Doom, if you've made a video game and something can blow up, it better, or you've made your game wrong. Oh, wait, so if the barrel doesn't blow up, then it should be lootable, is what you're saying? Like it should have water in it or something? feel like that should break sooner when I shoot it. Half-Life 2 loved its barrels. That's true. You guys ready for the screen to get fucky? I think that's everything, though, for this level. Grab the stim pack. That's Valhalla. I might just play the mainline route. Because I don't think I've done the mainline route yet. You play too many milsims if barrels exploded, that'd be a bad time. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's not exactly, you know... I guess depends on the type of barrel, really. But yeah, I guess even like... I don't know, if you shoot a propane barrel, it would probably pop, right? I don't actually know that much about the physics of it, nor have I ever tried to do something so silly, but... I will say that the moving around by clicking is so much better than it was back in the day in Doom the roguelike. It's so much smarter. Oh, my backpack's full. Got too many med kits. And too much armor. So let's just go grab some ammo. Because I do go through it pretty quick right now. And then go down. You think Mythbusters had a hard time with barrels going boom? And that's definitely the source that we can trust for the important science. Uh-oh. Here, have a drone. Just shoot all these guys. Move these boxes out of the way. Wait. Got something with that. Oh yeah, the environments do blow up if barrels are too close to them, and you can blow up loot, so be cautious if there's like a gear chest or something somewhere. Ow, this is bad. It's okay, I got lots of medkits. This is what they're for. A very open level. Let's have 3 drones. Good luck, boys. Go get them while I go over here and grab bullets. Both in key and mouse, and it always works on the and it works on the gamepad too. Well, that's good. Well, it's just, also, I'm playing your video game. You're allowed to yell about the fact that you made this video game. Bulk mod. I just want to throw it onto this. Just get more ammo. Does that also repair the armor? Or would that just set it to like 167? But more than likely it would just have a small fire and not really a big explosion. Well, yeah. Good to know. I think like it would be neat if it said down there that it would go up from 67% to 167%, but not mandatory. Let's swap this out. And then throw this off the ground by hitting Shift G onto my armor. Now I have entirely too many drones. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna walk this way. Have fun. Good job. Well done. To my robot friends. Now I'm berserk or something, but that's fine. What's this? Just an auto rifle. Stairs leading downward. You need to taste blood. Do I, though? Why do I have to taste it? Can't I just, like, look at it? Seems much more efficient. Dinner is ready? What's for din-din? Or is that in reference to the fact that I have to taste blood, apparently? There's some eyes right there. Got him. You may have lost multiple chests that way. I lost a run that way, as far as blowing up chests go. Because I was about to die and then needed more ammunition. And then I opened a chest and then an explosion came in from off screen from a dude that has a big explosion gun thing. Big explosion gun, yes, very technical terminology being used here on the stream today. And it blew up the ammo. I was like, well, I guess I'm dead. That's how I died last night while messing around and recording. Well, yeah, for all the space trees. We've been over this, Epion. Can you stair juggle like in DCSS? You mean like go back upstairs? I don't think so. Not that I've found. Do they still let you go back upstairs in DCSS? Because that always seemed kind of busted. There we go. Let's just shoot all these zombie dudes with guns. I know that they're supposed to be helmets, but they look like they have funny hats, the guys with the miniguns. Nachos? That's a pretty good dinner. A+ on that dinner. Could use some nachos, actually. I will say that, like, 44 ammo looks very similar to 9mm stuff in this. Like, very similar. Maybe a little too similar. What if helmet, if not funny hat? True. I've seen some there are some very funny looking helmets out there, too. What do you think of it, though, Stratator, with your time that you've spent? Would it be impossible to play DCSS without going back upstairs due to how Branch is eating? Yeah, because, like, I remember... Well, Jupiter Hell eventually got, like, returnable areas, but... I don't know. I haven't played DCSS since in maybe 10 years, so it's been a long time. RimWorld has space trees? It is also worth noting that this is a paid version of a free and open source game called DRL for copyright reasons, which you can also mess around with, and as far as I know is up to date with all of the convenience features of this. So if you're interested in playing the demo but want more content, it's different content, but it's content. You've gone in a bit aggressive. Yeah, sometimes you need to pretend that you like running backwards in this game. There's a bunch of 7.62 up here all of a sudden. But I don't have much inventory space. Like, I'm hot, like, just hoarding too many medkits. I need to take more damage so that I have opportunities to use these medkits. I'm just gonna back up. Boxes are very breakable. What's up, Ghana Tank? Oh, did you get time out of Jupiter Hell after buying it? There's so much content in that game. I used to have like a spiel that I would say where it's like, if you like try to just play every class once, you're gonna spend at least 20 hours or something playing that game. That's just to like try every one of the master classes, or master traits rather. It's been a while, so I'm out of practice on that one, but let's throw another drone down. And another drone down. Man, I don't even need to shoot my gun! This drone's got this. And I leveled up. So I am going for this. So let's just go for skilled, which will make plus 100% drone health and deployed drones twice as fast. I don't think that upgrades my previously existing drones, but this game needs like a Legend of Zelda push puzzle at some point. Ooh. More health. And a homing phase device, which teleports you to the stairs. Very useful, turns out. There's also some boots up there, it looks like. Let's see, shoes. Gimme. No. Equip the shoes. But yeah, I'm glad you saw the video, and I'm glad you got some time out of that game, because I really like that game. I don't know. I always felt that Jupiter Hell, the original, was kind of a weird, underappreciated gem. Also, if you hear sirens, it's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. It's just hot in here, and my door's open. It's also an ambulance. I was joking as if it was a cop. It's definitely just an ambulance. I love that my drones don't have a melee attack, so they don't get stuck in melee, like... Let's just wait a whole bunch. Oh. Oh, things happen. Oh, I'm friendly firing my drone. Whoops. Sorry, drone. Owie. We're almost at the end of this bloody QJS level. And there we go. This is what we're going for. Combat shotty? Why combat shotty? These are the disposable launchers that you can't reload, right? And an accuracy mod pack. And another bulk mod pack. Can I double mod my armor? No, I can't. I think I'm gonna use this. Get rid of all these shells. I'm gonna pick up this launcher, that, and this. A little miffed with what I got out of this one, but would I say Technician is my favorite? No? I don't know. I haven't really played enough of Technician to know. I'm just playing Technician because that's what chat told me to play. It was pretty unanimous. Another game to try because of me? Well, you're welcome. Happy to help. If you need more, let me know. I could probably find one. Thankfully, this game, like, it is... I would classify this game as a coffee break roguelike. Like, it's not a huge time commitment for a run, which is nice. Like, I don't know. A game like this is way easier for me to recommend than even something like Caves of Cud, just because, like, you know, at most you're going to spend like 2 hours probably in a run, unless you're playing very slowly. What's Tiny Bookstore? This is an expendable grenade launcher system, unless useless once it uses up all ammo. I wonder. I was gonna say, can I level it up? I guess not. Sad. Oh, let's speed myself up by putting that bulk mod onto my boots. I hadn't even thought about that. So I could either craft this into a speed loader. I could make fireproof boots. Well, that'd be useful. That just increases the accuracy. Let's move down. Cozy shopkeeping literature themed game. Gotcha. Caves of Cud is like a retirement planning game in terms of time commitment. You know, you could probably say that about Dwarf Fork too. Well, I see blood on the walls, so I clearly shot the right thing. A lot of things. Certainly won that fight. I mean, the barrel did. I love it when people typo roguelike and they say rouge-like. It is very rouge-like, my friend. It just sounds so unintendedly classy. See, to me, 44 ammo and 9mm looks identical. I don't know if they actually are or not. Kind of wish they were more distinguishable. Yeah, I wish I was interested in Stalker Anomaly, but I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of not. Which is silly, because I should be. It's almost entirely just like petty reasons why. Got something. A lot of shit blew up with that, jeez. Pull lever or something exploded. Just let my drones do the work. Oh, no, it's not that. It's, I find the community that tends to bundle around to that game to be kind of repulsive. So, like, by all sense of the word, I should really like Stalker Anomaly. I just find the community kind of repulsive and a bit obnoxious. Wait, what was broken? Epion? Oh, just, are they supposed to have different sprites? Or are you saying that you're adding another sprite to it? No, I mean, you probably wouldn't see any of it from the player side. It's just purely from the streaming side, because I've never streamed Stalker Gamma or Anomaly or any of that, but I've streamed other Stalker games, and it's a pretty unpleasant game to stream if you're not playing it either perfectly optimally or the way that every single person who plays those mod packs deems that you should be playing it. Smell of blood surrounds you. Well, that's nothing new, I guess. That's all. Like I said, it's mostly just kind of petty, silly reasons. Goodbye, demon. Yeah, that's all it really is. Like, if you're just playing it on your own time, it's probably it's most likely totally fine. Unless you go digging for stuff, but... What can I throw this on to? Sure, let's assemble a speed loader for this. I actually have too much. Too much health. Too many medkits. But I want to get a couple wins under my belt before I start cranking the difficulty up. A mag rail rifle? Do tell me what that does and what ammo that uses. Let's just throw away this. Pick that up. Did you add like a bunch of guns recently? Unfortunately, the special ammo for it proved to be too difficult to fire time. Proved to be too difficult to... Do I have the like UI scaled up too big? I wonder if I do. It kind of reads like a railgun. But there's like text I'm not seeing. It's useless once all the ammo is used up. Ah, so it's like this launcher. Well, we can use it. I'm also not generally the kind of person who just never fires a gun. So we got the speed loader auto rifle, which is almost out of ammo. It's like I literally have 7 ammo for it left. There's some more. A lot of demons on this level, so didn't have the time to, or didn't have much opportunity to get more ammo. Let's try making the font 1 bigger. So now it looks a little weird. See, that's where I had it before. So now everything fits, but I think I'll just jump it back down 1. That text didn't fit. Yeah, it didn't fit on the one where it, like, it's missing a word. Owie. Well, at least now I won't need to worry about having too many med packs. No, don't blow up that health kit, you silly drone. It's like, I want this. It's an assault SMG. No, thank you. Well, that was rude. Let's use this railgun, see what it do. Nice. So it only has 35 shots. Pew! I like the way it sounds. One less button press, and then you can close the door by hitting space. I've always loved just like feathering on doors in Jupiter, Hell, and Doom the roguelike. Oh, it repairs all of my equipped armor. Well, that's good. Pew! Oh, Jesus. Get me out of here. Let's use some of these med kits. Well, that's sad. That gun runs out of ammo real fast, turns out. Drone is helpfully keeping me safe from inventory trouble by destroying all of the ammo that can be picked up. Is that what you're saying? Working towards wizard. What level am I? That's level 5. Yeah, we should get Whiz Kid level 2. Unless the drones pick up ammo, but I don't think they do that. Uh-oh. Alright, well, there's some grenades there. There's that there. There's a revolver right there, which I will unload. I will then swap back over to this and drop this sucker on the ground. And then I will go use 2 more medkits. And hopefully, not need to keep using them. Nice. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily blame the drones. I think that there just hasn't been that many, you know, duders on these levels that happen to have the particular ammunition that I need, because it's just been a lot of demons. But, owie. Get him. While I go over here and repair my armor again. There's that. I will say, somebody on my Discord shared a screenshot of running this game on a full-size monitor, and he was able to fit, or a massive monitor, and was able to fit the entire level all onto one screen. Kind of looks amazing. Not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't even see that with the Zircon. Kind of actually looks amazing. Maybe one of the cooler effects I've seen with such a large ultra wide. All right, well, we've found our way down to the first boss. You know, whenever I get to a boss level like this, I'm always very tempted to just hit the homing phase device and skip it. Like, just see ya, suckers, and just leave the map and see what happens. But that kind of feels silly, so we should go fight it. I should have picked that up first. Oh crud, I dropped the ammo on the... I dropped the other gun on the ground. Oh no, that's the speed loader auto rifle. I feel silly now. There we go. You only have a 27-inch monitor and an 11-inch Wacom you sort of use as the second monitor? Oh, you have one of the ones that you have a screen one? I wonder what this is going to be like with... Just gonna stim. Thanks, game. Press enter. Almost die. Press enter, almost die. Yeah. Large medkit. It's actually kind of hard to not die here. Also, if you play this on easy, this encounter doesn't seem to happen, which threw me the hell off first time I did it. Just like walked through here, just like expecting something to happen, and nothing did, and I was so confused. You don't do enough digital art to justify it, but it's fine. Hey, you know, we all need a vanity toy. I have several of those. Maybe I shouldn't justify my vanity toys too much. Alrighty, robots, good luck. Jesus, that's loud. Owie! That almost killed me. What even is cover, right? Let's make another drone. Those dudes are scary. Well, I think that's the first zone done, chat. Round of beers. We done did it. Just move on. My armor's almost destroyed, but so are the demons. It feels useless. Wait, what? What did Valve messed up and send you two of? Make sure to crank up the music in the exit zone. I'll have to turn down the gunshot sounds then. All right. I mean, this is my favorite song or music in the game, I guess. Let's put that down to 10. Wait, oh. Wrong ones. There we go. I'll put this down to 10. Because this is using the same music as the previous entry into the series. I also just really like the way this zone looks. Looks really nice. So that's bulk mod. Let's throw in a red armor. It's gonna make me real slow. Just make that hunter rifle even more accurate. Or sorry, even more ammo filled, so I don't need to worry about reloading as much. Do need an auto loader on this or something though. And if I can find an accuracy mod for it, it'll be pretty peak. Yeah, the most I've ever gotten from... I've never paid any attention to, like, CSGO knives and nonsense like that, but... So most of my... I'm frozen. So all of my Steam freebie bucks have come from trading cards, which is a little bit, you know, lower value. Although I did manage to sell one for $10, which it still hurts my brain that somebody spent $10 for a shiny variant of a card. Especially considering, like, I didn't trade for it or anything. It just appeared in my account one day. It was like, congrats, you have a shiny card. I was like, I don't know what this means, but we leveled up. I am now a wizard, chat. We have successfully achieved the status of pinball wizard. So I can now change drone damage to plasma, and we get 2 more... I guess the drones get 2 more shots per attack. Although this drone is still weak little, pathetic, pre-upgraded drone. I'm also running out of ammo for this thing. I also never used the that launcher at all. I'm just running around with this expendable rocket launcher, and then I'm never gonna use it. Also, thank you to everybody who's sticking around for this, by the way. This is actually a game I've been looking forward to, so. All right, let's dive down. It was Ace Combat 7, which unfortunately meant that you had to spend like 40 or 50 to complete the set. Ah. Yeah, this was for a game called Insurmountable? Jesus H. Christ! That almost killed me. Which is a game that I'd never played. I'm just gonna go this way. It also makes them less loud. They're much quieter now. Need to get cold resistance. Don't know which door just opened. I'm not sure what blew that up, but that was a close one. Ah, shotgun did that. That was close. Yeah, no kidding. There's some 44 ammo. There's an empty revolver. I'll actually grab those rockets. And let's swap over to this. So I'm starting to just need ammo. So I might just start picking up almost any ammo that I find. Fire that. Grab you. Jump back over to this so that I have the 44 type using gun. Let's go pick this up. Press X again. Yeah, I have to say that changing the damage type for the drones makes a huge difference. So you're up at dig zone. Does anybody have any... Oh, I am invincible. Does anybody have any recommendations as to which route I should go from here? There's another homing phase device. Invincibility is fading. What a shame. All good things in life are temporary. Let's go this way. Grab you. Grab the red armor. Go west. Well, thanks for the advice. You headed to bed, Epyon? Feed off of my potential resists. I don't know if they get my upgrades, actually. I kind of doubt it. I upgraded them using part of my perk tree. What's this? It's the dig zone. Kind of want to go via Valhalla. Presume it's accessible. Because each level has different branches that you can take. We're in an ad break, so I'll wait until it's done. I love games that I can be good at, Grande, because in YouTube chat, Grande says you love top-down games. I like games that I can be good at. I don't see well, so I need stuff that I can stop and take my time. So it's not specifically just top-down games. It's games that I can get good at. Games that require thinking. So this happens to be in the wheelhouse of games that I can be good at. Also, Eric F in YouTube chat asks what the price of this will be. It's gonna be $15, I think, US, with a launch discount. Unless that's changed, as far as I know, that's what the cost of this will be. Or free if you just play the Doom the roguelike variant, which is on the website. But yeah, releases tomorrow. Is that 28 seconds left on the ad. I'll be streaming this all day tomorrow too, so just tabbed out, which is why the screen go black. But yeah, this is kind of a demake, but also kind of not a demake, because like in many ways this is just its own game, right? I do wish that this game did have a better, like, how do I put this? Borderless windowed? Yeah. So that I could tab out and it wouldn't go black like that, but there we go. The lighting looks really nice. I presume you were just talking about the black screen, but I think that this game looks kind of beautiful. The sprite work's also awesome. I'm now invincible, which means I will just use this rocket launcher. What are you gonna do? I can't die. It's fine. Okay, well that was quick. It's fun while it lasted. That's for real. There you go. Yeah, no, I do really like the aesthetics of this game. A fascinating little piece of history about Doom the roguelike, which this is a fork of. As far as I know, this game is also written in Free Pascal. I think that's still true and still the case, which is fucking hilarious in 2025. But where was I going with this? The original Doom the roguelike's sprites were drawn by Derek Yu, who made Spelunky. So, like, in some ways, this game has, like, a historic connection to Spelunky, which is weird. I guess, like many communities, like, indie dev is just tiny. Get him, boys! Fuck him up! Uh-oh. There you go. Let's go pick these up. 9mm power. I'll grab the power cells, but stop blowing up my drones, drones. That may be all of them. I think that is all of them. The little shields repair your armor. Got so many phase homing devices, but those could save my life, so I've got to be... Okay, let's just get rid of this. What's this? Is this Valhalla? Did he? I didn't know that. About CDDA. Elfie, thanks for the raid. What's up? What are we up to today? Check, can I get a round of beers for Raiders? Slime, what up? Fire, hi. Fracta, hello. Alfie, hey. How's things? What were you up to today, my friends? And also, Alfie, you can shout yourself out. It's fine, unless Stone beats you to it. You know, I don't think I've done this area yet. This alternate branch. I still have the speed loader rifle. Let's just grab ammo for the speed loader rifle. Just use one of these. And I will just dump that. Dump that. Because I'm like not learning my lesson that I should be grabbing ammo. They were very fun and very splattery. How far did you get? If I can ask. Or if you know. Owie. Oh. Swap guns. Equip you. Throw that away. Throw that away. That or keep the rocket launcher and pick up the rockets. I think we'll do that actually. Because I do have some rockets. Yikes. Map 10? Trying to think like what region that is, or what moon that is. I think that's Io, isn't it? That's pretty far. Do you have a class that you've clung to in any way, or? Whoop. Very low on explosion ammo. I'm over here now. Let's just heal off the ground with that. Summon another drone. Got to IO on 3 out of 4 ones. Good job. Well done. One of us. So we're in the same realm of the universe today. Can't remember if this is a new song. Don't recognize it. Very well might not be, but... You like the durability of the Marine, but you had a lot of fun with the Scout on your last run? Going invisible? Stabbing things in melee is fun. Although my problem whenever I play Scout is I'm always tempted to just try to go full melee right away and it never works. I just die. Like all of my earliest deaths have just been trying to stab things with a knife and just saying, die! Pilot. You're moving this weekend? Oh, really? Not much of a weekend then, but... Found a place, I gather? It's always good news. Let's see what this button does. Oh. Huh. I don't like that button. It just surrounds me and scary guys that want me dead, like this hellish grunt, and this corrupted sergeant, and this hellish captain, and this guy. I'm just gonna say goodbye. I'm over here now. It's fine. I just killed something, I think. All right. Got a place, just waiting for application approval. Well, congrats. Congrats on the roof that you have acquired. This was also one of the areas that I went to the least often in the last game. Or it may have been added after I stopped playing as much. So there's a lot of possibilities there. Plus 200% drone health. Probably should just make my drone stronger, hey? Or just, like, maybe dodge less. That or I could start going towards, like, army surplus. Like, just start taking Iron Man, like, just making me stronger. Does Cogmind have music? Or wait, are you just saying the game in general reminds you of Cogmind? Because I know that the last game actually, like, it built a generator that was very similar to Cogmind's generators just because they're cool. Is there anything that requires, like, WizKid level 3? No, there isn't. Tough as nails is what? +1 armor, plus 10% resistances? Let's just go for Hellrunner. Hellrunner seems wise. Uh-oh. There you go. Getting hit less is always gonna be a good thing. Just gonna use that off the ground. Start shooting. I mean, I think at this point most things can stack pretty okay. I wonder if I can blast my way through a wall. Nope. Well, I don't really want to walk through that if I don't have to. Please die, thanks. Jesus Christ! Well. Just use the large med kit. Well, that was close. Oh shit, a plasma rifle. Okay, that I will take. Don't have any power-ups at this point. May also throw out the speed loader at this point. Yeah, I think that everything at this point in the game kind of stacks at least okay. Protective boots. I'll be completely honest, I don't fully understand how boots work. I mean, I presume they just give you more resistances, but... What do the protective boots do? While walking through... Okay, so they give me acid resistance. 25% acid resistance, which the steel boots do not. They just give me knockback resistance. I almost died in that explosion. Like, that is the closest this run has come to ending so far. It was very white knuckle for a moment there. I do think that my strategy of just run whenever there is, you know, barrels near me is maybe not the best. I think now maybe just the point to boogie. Unless Now we should see if we can get through this side. So chat, who's picking this game up tomorrow? Is anybody else as excited about this as me? Because, you know, I feel like there's two types of games for my audience. There's the games that we all just kind of agree are easy to be excited about. Jesus. And then there's the games that just I get excited about. I should have used that Enviro suit pack. Get 'em, drones. That's what I'm looking for. All these armor repairs are huge, too. What's this do? Oh, repairs your armor, but my armor doesn't need to be fixed. But yeah, I would say this game fits itself into the same genre as Cogmind, so makes sense why it would remind you of it. This game, I think, is a little bit more pick up and play than Cogmind, though. Also, chat, investments are open if you care. Is the map always the same? The order of maps are always similar. The map layouts are randomly generated from run to run. So you'll get different layouts, and in the case of the previous game, Jupiter Hell, you would also get different routes depending on different circumstances and odds. There was ways to manipulate the run into giving you the zones that you want. But it's a traditional roguelike in that you're going to get a different run every time. Of course, there will be similarities, but just going to use that. Make a drone. Use this. Make a drone. May get this later. Gotcha. They're quite a bit different though. Like, talking to various people who've played these games, it's like the original Jupiter Hell is a lot more contortable and this is a lot more random, if that makes sense. You suddenly know how to assemble a burst cannon. I don't know how I would assemble that, but apparently now I know how to craft a burst cannon. I actually don't know what a burst cannon is, so I'll have to figure that out. I am now supercharged, which means I have 200% HP. Man, I wish I could get 200% health in real life. 200% healthier. Seems like a performance-enhancing drug, I don't know. This is also just an aesthetic thing, but like I kind of wish that some of like the blue enemies and stuff would output blue blood. Basic armor? Do I look like a basic armor bitch to you? Please. Much better. Energy shielded vest. Bulk mod. Yeah, now we're talking. Accuracy mod. Yeah, now we're talking. A firestorm mod. Yes, please. Well, I can put that on my plasma rifle. It seems nifty. So now I guess I do fire damage. Can increase the accuracy on my rifle as well. Let's do that. I'll just increase the size of the magazine. What if we put on this energy shielded vest? It just wouldn't be so fragile. Durability. Oh, so it doesn't give me any knockback. Oh, it's just a shit ton of resistances. Versus like red armor, which gives me move speed, slowness, and fire resist. Let's go with the energy shielded vest, and then I will grab you down here. And I will give it a bulk pack. Level that up. There's one chest down here left. It's a power mod pack. 2d7 to 2d8. Kind of want to put that on my armor. Thought you were following you, but it said that you weren't. Well, it says that you just followed me. I get that every now and again where people are like, I thought I was following you, or like stuff like that, but I don't know. Oh, really? How high have you made it so far? Or like what's the hardest difficulty you've made it far in so far, Stratager? Because this is like a bloody hard game. (2d7) and 2d8 stuff, like 2 ammo for 7 damage. So 2d7 would be like you're rolling 2 7-sided die. So it's like two shots that could do up to 10 damage, right? It's a tabletop system. It's pretty direct. So 2d8 would be you're doing 2 8-damage die, right? If you're thinking like Dicey Dungeons or something where you're making custom dice, yeah. Or like the way Caves of Cud does its damage is pretty similar too. The question is, do I want my plasma rifle to be stronger or do I want better? Fuck it. Let's go for the nanofiber. I don't know what that does, but we will find out now. So what is nanofiber armor then? 200% durability. Doesn't seem like it changed anything. Oh, I see. It's literally all in the resistances because they were just 15% before, I think. Fascinating. And there's more steel boots on the ground, and then just ammo. I'll grab the rocket, actually. All right. Yeah, like a literal D7. Well, thankfully it's a video game, so you don't need to worry if the dice don't exist in real life, because they do. I think I mentioned this to the dev, but like I kind of wish that the fire things that add like fire damage and whatnot made it clear that they were on fire instead of just making them red. Which is fine that they're just on red, but like yeah, those common 7-sided dies used in every casino. I presume you're being sarcastic. That or I just learned 7-sided dies actually do exist. I just heard a thunk in the other room, and I'm slightly concerned by it. I'll go see what that was. I have no idea. There are some funky dice. Yeah, no, I mean, I've definitely seen some weird dice that are not the standard ones. Usually, like, the way I would just imagine if you needed a 7-sided die is just, like, roll a dice and then flip a coin or something, you know? That would be the way I would do it. Just get rid of you by blowing up that barrel. We've held a D7, they're odd. I'd imagine it would be kind of like look a little closer to like a D20 in shape. A D2 dice for shits and giggle. Mate, that's a coin. That's just a coin with extra steps. Got him. Man. Rude. Why did he try to stab me? That's actually a little odd. I don't think I've ever seen them do that. Like that. I'm just gonna dump you on the ground. Wait, you found a 3D dice model and you printed it? Actually, wouldn't the way to do a 3D dice just be a 6-sided die? Or not a D2 dice would just be a 6-sided die with 1s and 2s on it? Like, that would actually be the way to make a 2-sided dice, is just make a 6-sided die. Also, my robots can't open doors. Such simpletons. Grab that large health kit. Grab the armor repair, which actually I don't think is doing anything on me anymore. Sniper rifle, eh? That's actually kind of nifty. Noted. Throw out that basic armor and that red armor. Well, we'll keep the red armor, just because it's almost full. A D1 is just a double-sided mirrored sticker. A D1 means, like, you really need a... You've peaked on the hobby, and you really need a new hobby. So does this give me cold resistance, this armor? No, it doesn't, which is actually like kind of silly. Well, okay, I have no base resist. I do have a 25% cold resist. This boss does cold damage. So it's kind of a, there he is, the Cryomancer. Ow. Ow, motherfucker. Let me stim pack myself, please. I'm here now. This actually maybe wasn't that good for me. Let's just do a large med kit. And then an Enviro suit. Apparently I just leveled up because something died. Juggler, what's this? Instant weapons. That's actually pretty useful. Let's just level up my drones. Double drone damage dice plus 50% drone speed. Yeah, let's just level up drones. There we go. So that's that boss dead. This is a strange tomb map. Yeah, it's, I mean, lots of blood. Crazy monsters. D1 is a cylinder. So you're telling me that a D1 is a marble? Isn't that just like a magic 8-ball, but with a 1 on it? Well, I'm learning so much about dice today that I didn't know I needed to know. Or maybe didn't need to know. I actually don't think I needed to know. All right. Downward ho. A video of a D7 in hashtag jump. Could you just post it in chat? I'll click on it. You did a D8 and a D4. You just roll a couple of overs. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. You missed the final Dwarf Fortress stream? Well, the final portion of that fortress. On Tuesday, we're going to start a new fort. Rogue. You've entered a portal and get yanked violently. Darkness surrounds you. It feels as if the freezing cold of Europa is slowly replaced by an all-encompassing warmth. You know what would be really useful for here is if it showed like a level progression map. You know, like kind of in an FTL aesthetic. Yes, that's what I said. Get downward, ho. What? How do I post a video in Twitch chat? I presumed it was like a link to like a YouTube video, but if it's like a video that you filmed, then okay, yeah, sure, I understand now. Wow, it was. Okay. No, it is closer to like a D20. That is really strangely printed. What the hell? That looks so weird. What the fuck? Huh. Did you model it yourself, or did you print it yourself? Or did you buy it? I'm curious. That's a set you bought for a weird rule set. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I would just roll a d6 and then add or minus, subtract 1 by flipping a coin. Here's a plasma shield. Get fucked on. Some random ammo in there. Plasma ammo should suddenly be more common now. Like this guy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what we're in need of. Is more guns like that. Man, imagine opening a chest so hard you bandage stuff on the other side of the wall. Bulk mod. Just increase the magazine size. It's a plasma shotty. I think I'm gonna leave that. Although, yeah, I'm gonna leave that. More 44 ammo. 3D7. Wait, what's the plasma shotty do? 73 is the plasma shotty, and the pistol is 3D7. Something kind of funny about that. Whereas this is 2D7. My plasma rifle. That is huge plasma resistance. Grab that pistol. A D100 was rather unusual. I recall having to roll a D100 at one point while playing a tabletop game, and we rolled a D20 5 times. I'm just gonna move down. Chat, I need to use the toilet. I will be right back.
Heal, damn it.
Also opened up the sliding glass door to get some more air in here because I think construction is done for the day. Used to have a D10 that was inside of another clear D10. This is pretty meta. You know, I like to think that, like, tabletop gaming hobbyists filter into 2 different groups. Tabletop gaming hobbyists and then specifically dice hobbyists. Like, I think that people who really like dice are kind of their own breed. Oh, man.
This is madness. Madness. This.
Math rocks? Shiny math rocks, okay. I would call them number rocks, but I'll have to band prac. Have fun at the band prac. Let's just increase the, oh Jesus, amount of ammo. Okay, fuck this. I'm just using a large med kit. Just going for this ammo over here. Maybe your friend is Elfie. If your friend always calls them something, have you ever seen Elfie and your friend in the same room? I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions. Very important questions. Distinct possibility. There's a non-zero chance that your friend also is Elfie. Waste of some perfectly good armor. A little sketched out about my current lack of armor. Just a little sketched out about it. Some free ammo from pushing that button. You know, if I gotta say, if I found a random button in a building and pushed it and a bullet appeared in front of me, I would freak out. I would think I was being threatened by an elaborate prank. Oop. Yeah, no. Let's go this way. Should we roll for chance that Elfies is your friends? I think you could just text your friend and be like, "Are you this person?" Based on that splatting sound, I think that my drone didn't survive. Taylor!
Happy 44 months blind. Damn, that is a long time. Over 3.5 years. Lot of games have come out. Tons of DF hours. All awesome. Hope you are good.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I wish YouTube would recommend the YouTube channel more right now, but aside from that, I'm all right. Pretty good. Very little to complain about, to be honest. Aside from that, I haven't had enough time to work recently. This whole month is like just kind of a mess because of how the scheduling has ended up shaking out. It's like the month that's getting screwed over by the fact that I moved. Like, I've got a bunch of appointments this month that would be like, you know, I would have to end 20 minutes early and do a half day previously, whereas now it's like, yeah, I straight up just can't stream on multiple days when I would normally stream. This is double damage, I think, which is rage. Feel more calm. Well, let's just deploy some drones. See ya. Keep doing the YouTube shorts? Well, I have no intent to stop. Although, I'll be honest, a lot of the shorts that I make are made out of Twitch clips, and people haven't been clipping as much as of late. Well, I think that's also just because not as many people have been watching because it's been summer, but yes, I do need to make a bunch of shorts, especially before I leave. Let's throw that on you. Also unload this. Something just got teleported over here. Whoops, no, there's a power pack on the ground. Didn't see it. Armor value 1 to 3. That's pretty big. 2d7, 2d8. I'm thinking maybe using this on the armor to make my armor better. Hey, any talk is good talk. As long as we're not the bad guys. You watched a lot of DOS Tactic too? Maybe he's connected? No idea. Wait, what? You had no idea that I'd been uploading to YouTube as well as streaming? Wait, really? I've been uploading to YouTube since like 2014. Well, I mean, it's to live long enough to become the bad guy, right? Yeah, let's make my armor better. Yeah, didn't even see him. Just appeared on my screen. Oh, that was convenient. Let's go here, grab this. It's that bulletproof vest. I'll leave that because I'm pretty happy with my current armor. Double damage, which, you know, is a bit redundant. This is all water now, I presume? All right, let's go for the exit. What is this? Stairs leading downward versus... Oh, I'd have to cross that again. Ah, fuck it. Let's just go this way. That's interesting. Well, it's good that YouTube recommends me sometimes. The reason I say, like, I wish YouTube would recommend me more is I have a bunch of videos that historically have gotten recommended a lot. Meaning they just get pretty good organic views consistently. And over the summer, a lot of them have dropped from pretty consistently just getting organic views to getting almost nothing. Which is tricky, because then people don't watch your videos as often. They're not getting recommended your videos as often. So then when you go to upload a new video, it gets served to less people off the bat. So it's kind of an annoying trend, I guess. But, I mean, it's not unsolvable. It's not like I'm screwed. The algorithm isn't, like, out to get me or anything. I'm no tinfoil hat nonsense provider. But I do understand how the system works. And it's like, if your videos stop getting recommended, you have to get new videos to replace them, basically. You have to do that quickly. If you don't do that, and you don't do that quickly, then you run into troubles.
X278.
Irish Stupid, thanks for $2.78. Appreciate you. Quasimorph is like this game, actually. But, because this game is based on the bones of Doom the Roguelike, which was a game that its first release was in 2002. So, Quasimorph, if anything, is inspired probably by this and Aliens RL, which is another game by same developer as this. Aliens RL has almost identical, like, gameplay, and it's the way you move and the way the game kind of feels, I guess, although Aliens RL is an ASCII game and obviously uses the Aliens universe. But Quasimorph is has taken a lot of inspiration from Doom the Roguelike, and it's pretty clear once you've played the two of them. The main difference is Quasimorph is a, what's it called? A extraction shooter. This is a pure roguelike. So when you die, your run's over. You're done. We're now a level 2 wizard, which means my drones are now twice as strong. Also, chat, can I get a round of beers for the bits? From our friend Irish Stupid. Owie, that fucking hurt. So in many ways, this is a much lighter game than Quasimorph is, but if you're not interested in the grind, which I'll be honest, I'm kind of not, this is a much more appealing game to some people. Well, fuck that. I'm out of here. That could have killed me. I am invulnerable, so... Now I also have double damage. And invulnerability. Lava does a lot of damage to you, it turns out. Surprise. Man, fuck that. Stop blowing up my bridges. It's gonna kill me. I think my videos, some of my videos are in a little bit of a different situation. Like, when you make videos, like, okay, so I'm not trying to prop myself up. I don't deserve any of the success I have. It's all kind of luck, it seems like. But when you make a video that does really well within YouTube, and it's served to a lot of people, YouTube often keeps recommending videos like that. As an example, the most viewed video I have on my YouTube channel is the majority of the revenue I make almost every day still. Because it still gets like 800 to 1,000 views a day. Through most of summer, a lot of my videos that in the past were getting similar views to that have dropped down to maybe 200 views a day. So that's the difference between like a video making me $3 to $10 a day to a video making pennies, maybe $1, if that. And that's what I'm referring to. It's like videos that historically have been pretty high in the algorithm. For one reason or another, losing their priority. And it happened almost exactly at the same time as RimWorld's DLC coming out. So, like, I know why, but it's just, it's a bit, it's not like it's hard to deal with. It's just, it's like, all right, well, this is, gotta work towards the next project, and I've just been so fucking busy. I haven't had the chance to be able to get any big videos out and done. It's just been small things and not stuff that's gonna get recommended consistently like that. So, that's all. I don't need you to give me a basic explainer of how to YouTube. I'm in YouTube chat. Like, I appreciate what you're saying, but like, I trust me. I know. I know! And also, you don't trick the YouTube algorithm. You just use the YouTube algorithm. But yes, I'm well aware. Yeah, I know what I need to do. It's a... Gotta do marketing when you release a new video, and one of those things is do all of the YouTube nonsense that nobody likes doing, but everybody complains about, but everybody does anyways, because you have to, because you don't really have an option. I hate Medusas. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. The YouTube algorithm uses you, and it abuses you, and their systems gaslight you into thinking that you should be doing better. I'll sacrifice a goat. Actually, I'll sacrifice some goat cheese on my... as part of my dinner. How's that sound? It'll be a glorious sacrifice, and I will enjoy every second of it. This can be my first win, chat. I have faith. And if anything exciting happens, Twitch chat, help me out by making shorts, or clips, rather, so that I don't have to find clips to make shorts, because that speeds up the process of making shorts so much. Shorts suck, because like sometimes you'll spend like 40 minutes working on a short, maybe an hour working on a short, and then the short will make you like 2 cents. It's like, awesome, I made 45 cents. Sad, but you know, it is what it is. Chat, what's your favorite dinner sacrifice? This is what they call a gateway. Downward ho. Who's ready? That. Just gonna stim my ass out of here. I'm going for the warlock. Behind the big guy. I need to stop shooting my own drones. Is that guy immune to blood? I wonder. Guess cow. Ah. Not much of a sweet soybean person, are you? One at a time. Yeah, I got to the point where I could pretty consistently beat the original Jupiter Hell on hard. It'd be fun to be able to get this up to Nightmare. I'd like to get better at this than I did the original one. Ah, boy. Pistols, revolvers, SMGs. I don't think that stacks on my drones, but I'm gonna go for son of a bitch. I love the pattern on the floor in here. Oh, right. My drones aren't allowed in here. They locked the door. There's a clip on my second YouTube channel from a little bit ago. That's just, hey, if you want shorts on the main YouTube channel, like, clip the stream, damn it. Yeah, that damage upgrade was a good idea, Jesus. Please no poison me. Okay, door's open. We can move forwards. Isn't there gear somewhere in here? I swear that there's like drops. Oopsies. Wow, I almost died. Wouldn't that have been fun? Guess not. The blood kind of blends in.
Damn it.
Thank you for the reminder. The blood kind of blends in with the blood. The blood kind of blends in with the blood, so it makes the blood easier to step in because I can't tell the blood between the blood. Because some blood hurts me, but the other blood doesn't. What a life. Most of the shorts you get recommended are mine. That sounds like you watched them. You enter a portal and get yanked into a non-existent direction. As the vertigo subsides, you feel as if everything has become much heavier. Much more heavier? Much more heavier. That seems like weird English. Is that grammatically correct? Much more heavier? But much more heavier reads like odd. Maybe like report spelling error or like grammatical error. I mean, developers are Polish, so. I mean, I would say like so much heavier or like has become much heavier. Yeah, much more heavy. It's become much more heavy. Yeah, that sounds right. It's the heavier / more part that's weird. Well, someone clip that and send that to the development team. I'm about to get hit by an ad break, so now's a good time to just sit here. The heaviest, yes, the much more heaviest. Yeah, exactly, Goose in YouTube chat. You miss goat's cheese? You should catch a goat then. I guess. Sup, Jaeger? It could, in fact, be written correctly, and you know what? I don't mind. You know what would be awesome? If the dialogue here was all written in wingdings and then converted from wingdings into normal font. Heavier istist, yes, the heavier istist. Using more bracket? Oh, well, it's because like we're now closer to Jupiter / on Jupiter. Or like in the atmosphere of Jupiter, so we're feeling the gravity is I guess what it's trying to say. You don't know where you are, you don't know how you got here. This ain't Io, and you feel that there is something really valuable here. Get out, Droner McBoner. Kinda running low on ammo. Come on, Mr. Pinball Wizard. Oh, come on. A cleric pistol. Uh-huh. 44. Thanks for the gift, Jaeger. Appreciate you. You know, Twitch recently added the ability to gift 200 subs simultaneously, which is kind of terrifying. Also, you hit mostly villains, so congrats. Oh, that sucks. The nerve damage. Jeez Christ, man. As, when I was hyperglycemic, I got full body nerve damage and I still feel it. It's gotten a lot better, but it's still there and it still hurts. So I don't know what a cleric pistol is. I also don't have any ammo for it. I'm presuming it uses 762, because yeah. Yeah, there's Twitch doesn't really function on microtransactions. It functions on macrotransactions in a lot of cases. Jesus. Drone just two-shot that dude. Not sure how that dude got over there. Did he teleport? I'm also running out of ammo, which tends to happen in these areas. On a good day, usually. Also, I'm glad that you got mostly villains. I don't see mostly villains around much these days, but I miss the guy. Just quit dropping all these rockets. Not very useful to me. Neither was that. Okay, so I can't modify that. Hey, chat. Can I get a round of beers for Jaeger being an absolute mad lad? You also hit some people in there who I haven't seen in a very long time. So can I get a round of beers, please? Thanks, Jaeger. You're nuts. As always. In a good way, of course. You get Durex ads? Hell yeah, man. YouTube folks, can you guys hit the heart button a couple times? Because Jaeger's paying my mortgage right now. That was 50 gift subs. So thank you. I'm just gonna leave that in my inventory, actually. And just wait. No. I don't know what this cleric pistol does specifically. But at least I have ammo now. Just gonna try backing up a little bit and see if there's another ammo chest up in here. Nope. Shit. Jesus Christ, man. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Can heal, and also summon another drone. I don't know where that drone decided to go, but it wasn't where I needed it to be. Drone, come back. There you go. Drone, please shoot. Hey chat, 50 subscriptions were gifted. If 2 people resub, or cheer $1 in bits, or throw out a Prime sub, I will gift one to make a hype train. Because that's always a crazy number. And who doesn't like crazy numbers? Please follow me, you silly. Thank you. I just would like to be able to clear the last of the map if possible. I got 1 reload on this. Kind of amazed that I'm not getting plasma ammo. Elfie, thanks for checking out a gift. And Shark Jumping Walrus has the right idea. Robot, help! Defend me! Here, it's my turn. Just gonna scroll through until I see somebody without a sub. There we go, I sniped somebody. Thanks, Jaeger, as always. You madman. Also, I think you resubbed in there. You could push the hype train up if you refresh, but... Just gonna help out my little drone there. Let's get you too. Very low on ammo, jeez. Let's just go back to the hunter rifle. Because that's the most access to ammo I have. Veteran, thank you very much for the 5-pack. Yeah, this is the 3rd hype train of the day. It's been a while since we've had a hype train heavy day. Wonder if the drones exploding do much damage. That was a very empty chest.
Only 3 months to Christmas?
That is how time works. Is it really, like... I guess. It's like 3.5 months? A little more than 3 months. Could also say winter's coming. Let's just grab son of a bitch. Really could use the extra damage. There we go. It's 1 extra drone, 2 extra drone. Spring is here in 7 months is a better way to look at it. No, now you're just suddenly stressing me out because I realized I will need to buy Christmas gifts for people. But Christmas kind of stresses me out as a holiday a lot of the time. But Jaeger, thanks for the 11th month. Later in, thanks for the 5-pack. And thanks for all the kindness, chat. It's like I just went through a wedding. I don't really want to think about having to source more gifts for people. Since moving, I haven't really thought about the logistics of getting to any holiday events, actually. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the second 50-pack. I don't even know what level that's gonna end up on. That's crazy. Jesus, dude. Jesus. Whitcoat, thanks for the 49th month. That's
Another
now level 9.
sub.
You're scared. What's happening? That's a good question. I'm very happy, but also terrified. Got the 44 ammo in that. I could say I'm hyped. My heart rate's going pretty high. I'm also like trying really hard not to die in this game. I don't know how obvious it is, but like, this game's really hard and I would like to beat it because I haven't actually beaten a run since the whole game was added to the game. So this would be a literal first win on stream, which would be kind of cool. I could just call you Odin if you want. I mean, you're throwing enough subs at me, I could call you just about anything within reason. You mad lad. Oh shit. I live here now. So, that's another 50 subs. And that's now a level 10 hype train, which, to give you an idea, needs 8 more subscriptions to hit level 11. And once again, the all-time record for this channel is 16. That is bananas, sir. I don't know how much work my drones are doing at the other end, but owie. Technically 151 subs, because he also subscribed. I almost died right there. I'm trying to level up a little bit more before boss, but... My boots have been repaired. I think my drone on the other end won. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. That's that level done. Let's finish repairing my boots. Consider me pretty broken. Bastet. Alright. Folks, we found a boss. I don't know what the boss is like in this, because I haven't seen it. Dig Duggo. Thank you very much for the 2nd month. Welcome back. Is there anything I can put this on? Let's just level up my boots. I think that's everything. I'm going to swap out my plasma rifle. Because it is better. Catch up, drones. Come on. Oh, the bridge collapses behind me. I was like, what blew up? Oh, you did put the Harbinger in the game. Oh, that's fucking neat. So being able to avoid explosions would actually be really strong in this boss. It's 9:30 p.m. It's 28C. That was like yesterday here. Here comes enemy 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna walk away and let my drones do some work. Thank you very much for the level 10 hype train with the 162 subscriptions. That's bonkers. And we just beat the game, I think. So, a round of applause. Oh, did he kill you, Elfie? Clean out Dante Station, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Where's your fat reward and your ticket home? It's not supposed to end this way. Look at that. I think I could do that on the higher difficulty with that build. That was pretty powerful, actually, especially towards the end. One of my favorite things about this game... Hold on, I'm just gonna tab out and show you guys something. Going to the installed files of the game. So if you go to the installed files and you go to user, JHC, and you go to Mortem, that's from today, pinball. That's your score right there. So, including all of the final moments, reaching Dante's altar, everything that you killed, your inventory, all of your equipment, your route order, your skills. I think it even shows you your build order. But it's also listed here in game. So if I go, oh no. Okay, well I backed out of it, but. Oh, interesting, you can sort it. Easy, medium. Cool. And then you can go back to high scores and I think you can open them back up, maybe not. Game's won. We've won one singular run. One standard run. I haven't won a full run. I'm not sure what that means. Acquire 1 bronze scout badge for T1 scout rank, tech T3. Reach level 22, win a medium game. I've got 2 deaths to 1 win. None on Nightmare, obviously. Well, that's cool. You got one from a friend of yours, Elfie, I presume? Well, that's a good time. Chat room, I don't think I'm going to peak a higher than that. And that hype train was bananas. And I'm sweating. And this game releases tomorrow, fully. I think I'm going to call it. And I'm going to try and get some editing done tonight. Get some shorts done. Because tomorrow is my last stream of the week for this week. Because the day after I have to travel pretty far to a doctor's appointment. And then after that I have to, well, I don't have to, but I've chosen to go camping with my now officially brother-in-law and my dad. So I'm going on a short camping trip over the weekend. But it'll be a normal stream week the following week. And then another weird one the week after, but I don't know if you guys will notice anything. It'll just be weird for me because I will be going home to run a bunch of errands and do a bunch of chores and stuff. So it's just a very busy August for me, but this should be the last major disruption in a week for us. So I have to say shout outs to Odin Guy, as he has told me to say their name, for gifting enough subs that it doesn't matter that I'm missing days this week, because that's bonkers. YouTube folks, I'm shutting you down now. But if you want to see more of this, keep an eye out for tomorrow. If you want to raid somebody, stick around and jump onto the Twitch side of things, and then we'll go for a raid. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for more Jupiter Hell Classic, because this has been my most anticipated game of the year. I'm very excited for it.